Yeah, that's what people try to figure out about me. Nobody's done it yet. I don't know if you guys are understanding what's happening. So this is just like saying 1 foot is 12 inches. The word foot was made up at some point. The word inches was made up. The symbol for 12 was made up. It's all made up shit. But the process doesn't care what's made up. The process does what it does. So stay with me. So if I said, I've got 169 Liebhards, how many Glimtos is that? So I got 169 Liebhards, right? I want to go from Liebhards to Glimtos. What's going to go on the bottom? Liebhards. I mean, do you guys understand the method to my madness here? Liebhards. Here's Glimtos. I want to kill Liebhards. Replace it. Now I can put the numbers in. What number goes where? What goes up here?
13.
Yep. 13 Glimtos for every how many Liebhards? 7. You put the number that goes with the unit. This is just the exact same process we use if it's inches and feet and yards. And then some of you guys still haven't gotten over that it's freaking Liebhards and Glimtos, but hopefully some of you guys are understanding the point I'm making. And now you just do the numbers. You just, I don't know, plug it in the calculator, see what it says. Let's see. 24, 240, 72, 312. It's going to be roughly 312. Somebody going to help me or no? You're just going to... That sounds good, Jeff.
Way to go.
We'll trust your brain at this time of day. What did I say, 312? Anybody's doing it?
He is doing it.
Chris? 160.
No.
If you multiply 169 by 13,
And then?
which is 2,
And then divide by 7. And I said 312, and it's actually 313.86 roughly. It's pretty good for a guy that was just talking about alien currency. It's pretty good.
13.
All right.
So what you do, you divide it.
Yeah, what's it say? Take 169. What do I do with the 13 because it's on the top? I multiply by it. And then what do I do with the 7? I divide by it because it's on the bottom. It's not... I desperately want you guys to understand it's not a big deal. If the number's on top, you multiply because that's what we do with numbers on top of fractions. And then if the number's on the bottom, it means divide. That's what it means to be on the bottom. It means divide. Like it. What told me to put the 13 up here? The fact that I had to put Liebhards down there and Glimtos up there, and 13 is a number that goes with those. That's it. That's all that process cares about. So now, if I give you things that you're used to, it should be even easier because you're not worried about your teacher's sanity and stuff like that. Well, maybe you are still. I don't know. I don't blame you. You should be. No, John. Maybe. Yeah, that's true. Either you start off crazy or you become crazy. If you learn enough math, you become crazier. All right, cool. You got a desk between me and you. You're okay. All right. So anything that I've not done? I just want to do that example real quick, just to close out that last section. You can do it with made up stuff. Now, please, dear God, I'm not going to do this to you on the test. I might give you one like this in the bonus questions, but hopefully some of you guys realize, well, that's not that bad. I can still do that. All right. Okay. So what I want to do right now is, well, let's see. Let's do a couple of quick remembering of problems. That was well put together sentence, Jeff. Oh, I'm glad I don't teach English. So chapter 8, I kind of like this because those of you going into Math 90, if you're going into Math 298, it doesn't matter. Solving equations is the bread and butter of mathematics. Exactly. So that's why I like that they kind of bring it all back together. All the equations we solved the whole semester is all back in chapter 8 for one last, review, one last go around. So if I had something like this is a problem that even if it comes out to be a fraction, you should all be like, oh yes, Jeff, give me a lot of those. What would I do first year?
You give.
Good. You would add 2 first? Why do you add 2 first? Because you're always trying to get,
X by itself.
yeah, so you get the thing with x in it by itself first, and then you can always divide last. If you divide right now, you're going to make a bunch of fractions, which you should be able to handle, but why would you do that to yourself? I'm really good at math. I don't do that shit to myself. Good. And of course, like I just said, divide. Now, what do you think I would want you to do with this?
Divide.
Well,
What?
probably reduce, yeah.
I don't.
So 9 over 1 problem?
9 over,
1.
no probably. 18 divided by 2 is 9.
2.
4 divided by 2 is 2. You do the same thing to the top and bottom, right?
Yeah, I was not sure. That's why
I like that. Rika's like, that was close. What do you want? It's good enough for government work. I'm trying to make you better than government work. How do I do this here?
They always reduce except when they tell you to show the right answer. I mean, the real answer.
If this would add decimals, I would accept a decimal answer, but otherwise I want fractions, right? Only if it starts with decimals will I take a decimal answer, really. I don't want people just blindly putting stuff in the calculator, right? How the hell do I do this? Who remembers the one step to this? I can do this in one step.
Put a 1 under the 24.
Say again?
Do you put a 1 under the 24?
Yeah, okay, well, sure. If I do that, maybe it'll help people remember. What do I multiply by?
By reciprocal.
The reciprocal. I love it, because if I multiply by 5, what happens to the 5s? They cancel.
Goes away.
Which is good, because I want x by itself. And then if I divide by 4, what happens to the 4s? They cancel. Holy shit. So if I have a fraction in front of a variable, how do I kill the whole fraction at once? Multiply by the reciprocal. That'll kill the top and the bottom. It's gone. Now what's left in front of the x?
I don't know. X.
4 divided by 4 is? 4 divided by 4 is? 1. There's no 0. I want to make sure. Right? If everything cancels, it cancels to 1. So now this side is exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And over there, I just clean it up. 4 goes into 24.
I don't know, Jeff.
5.
6 times.
Yeah.
6 times 5.
Brain fart.
30.
30. I like that. Where are you at? What? See? I put it in the calculator. I'm not gonna let you do that. Oh, I see. All right, I'm with you. Well, this one you should be able to handle with the cancellation, right? I am a walking calculator sometimes. All right, guys. So, I'm gonna unleash you on this. If you want to, you can work alone. You can work with others near you if you want to. Either way.
She's good.
Just do the side that's chapter 8 practice. I saved some paper and put some future stuff on the other side. Well, that's
I need the 5
That's for all you guys here. Behind you. Sorry.
Where's the judge?
You want the jacket?
Oh, crap. I didn't even get. I'm not sure they checked me.
It's coming to you. It went in a big circle.